pretty loud. Check out the iguana. Hopefully you guys can see him. He looks pretty crazy.
Post some pictures and we'll say hi.
Yeah, I'd like to follow. We follow a lot of people. We do.
Well, our YouTube channel has just gotten better because we actually learned a lot in the last month. Yeah. And our first Mexico video goes live on Sunday. Well, it's the first one I'm super proud of because it's not boring to watch. Well, it's open. I'm going right. Hello, kitty.
It was lovely to meet Mark and Lorraine and see the campground and bungalows they are building. They have a beautiful and relaxing spot for sure. If you're ever in the area, we highly recommend to stay with them. I'll put their link in the description. We continued south along some stunning coastlines and didn't really know where the day would bring us. We found a lot of the riding along the Pacific coast to be similar. There were sections along the coast which would turn inland for a while. Then you'd cross a bridge where often there was a little town, then head back along the mountainside to the coast again. This was a pattern that was repeated lots. Riding across this bridge, I couldn't help but notice all the colorful buildings up on the hillside. It was a busy town, and it seemed like everyone was out and about. We passed a bunch of school kids heading home for lunch, and they were excited to see some big bikes.
We ended up having to pay to get into the next big city. Thankfully, it was only about $2 each, as it was not the kind of toll road we were expecting. Unchanged from the previous roads we had already been traveling along, it brought us through towns and was still littered with topes. Much farther along, we came across a newer section of highway which had not yet been commissioned or completed by the looks of it, but wasn't blocked off either. It was a little strange, fun, and almost worth $2.
lunch just south of there. Scott got some lovely looking enchiladas. I got some quesadillas, and we have a big pitcher of mango juice, which is super yum. I'm not too sure where we're heading today. We'll just continue going south and find somewhere to pitch our tent for tonight. I also noticed some interesting road signs, notably one signifying jaguar crossing. I thought this was super cool and much more exciting than the deer or elk signs we find at home. Knowing it would be very unlikely for us to see one, I still kept my eyes peeled. We've made it to our destination for the night. Call us crazy, but we turned down camping on the beach for not on the beach because the noise of the waves is a thing, and sometimes it keeps you up and sometimes it lets you sleep. So we're not far from the beach. We're at a beautiful place in Playa Ventura, just south of Acapulco. Found it on iOverlander. It's called La Tortugueria or something like that. So we're really hoping to see some turtles tonight. Yeah, we're gonna set up camp, get out of our riding gear, hop in our bathing suits, go cool off in the ocean, and there's also a pool here, so that's pretty sweet. There's some friendly cats and a lovely dog, so we'll see you soon. One of the cats has decided to help us set up tent. Get the tent pole! Get it! Are you helping?
In this episode, we leave La Barrita, make our way down the coast, and make a pit stop in Acapulco, even against everyone else's advice. Moving on, we finish up in Playa Ventura, covering approximately 340 kilometers, bringing our trip total to just over 10,000.
Check out that sunset.